What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Back in the 2018 Scat again to talk about yet another Tazer feature that for whatever reason people just don't seem to know. And it involves this sport button right here. So, in my 2016, I had the Tazer and I turned on all my SRT functions, and I was very disappointed that I lost the functionality of my sport button. I liked the idea of being able to hit that one button and pop it into sport real quick without having to go through menus, go into SRT pages, hit the sport button. You know, I'd like to have my radio up on the screen and have the option of just hitting the sport button when I want to go into sport mode. Plus, I hate the fact of having, my OCD was kicking. I got a button here that says sport that doesn't do anything anymore. It was killing me. So, I forget what firmware version it was, but the awesome folks at Zautomotive came up and they added a button remap function. And it was around the time they sell the buttons here that go on the steering wheel. Now, Workplay Drive has done videos on installing these bad boys right here, and they're a pain, I know, to get all this stuff off, get the airbag off. But if you just want to reprogram your sport button to turn on sport mode, you can do that with the Tazer. And it's so simple. So all you're gonna do, put your vehicle into the run mode. And then what you have to do is, let me get my hand up here where I can do it. Get it into the audio menu. Audio menu. From the audio menu, you'll press the left arrow on the left-hand side of your steering wheel and the button that you want to remap. So you're going to press and hold the left arrow on your steering wheel, and after you've pressed and keeping it held, you're going to press the button you want to remap. So, sport button. See the options: track drive, cool down, no function, light show 1, light show 2, and you're just going to keep tapping your sport button. Go through all these different settings: rear camera, front camera, video, line lock, ESP kill, launch mode, custom drive, sport drive. And that's where we're going to stop at, because I want my sport button to be sport. So, turn the car off. I like to go ahead, do myself a key cycle here, let the dashboard get all the way dimmed out. Once my dashboard's dimmed out and I see everything's totally off, the backlight or nothing's on, go ahead, my foot on the brake, start the car. And I'm gonna go ahead so you can see it here on the dashboard, and my finger down here on the sport button. Press sport, and we're in sport mode. All right, so zoom back out here so you can see my finger again. You can see the radio screen, and I'm gonna take it off of sport mode, and it's out of sport mode, and it's in sport mode, and it's out of sport mode. You can bring it up here. Super Track Pack, of course, still works. You can bring this up on the radio screen here, and you can see my finger. Sport mode, out of sport mode. I mean, it's that simple to remap the buttons, and the remap would work the exact same way if you had these buttons here on the steering wheel. You would hold this left arrow down from when you get to the audio menu, hold this left arrow down, and then press whichever button you're remapping until it gets to whatever function you want it to be, and stop there. Press the down arrow and get out of the audio menu. I like to do a key cycle just to kind of make sure everything works right, and that's a button remap. You can make it whatever you want to. If you want your sport button to be line locked, well, that's on you. If you want it to be back to a sport button, then make it back to a sport button. They give you plenty of options that you can do with remapping. So that's just a little known feature. Well, I call it little known because I see so many questions about it of people asking. But anyway, that's how you remap these buttons on these Charger Scatpacks with the Tazer.